Good morning from Avalon. Last night's night diving experience was unbelievable. I'll never be able to explain how crazy it is. I was telling all my friends it felt like being in a movie rather than reality, because it's like you're in this just massive darkness and you have this small beam of light and there's so much life happening, so much activity. Saw like 10 lobsters, lots of these weird jellyfish that look like the ghost of sea slugs. The shape of them were very strange, and it was just me and my little brother Colby, and it was so much fun, so cool. Getting up and about, already had coffee. I'm gonna have some more and then go ashore, and then we're gonna be diving probably 3 times today, and then another night dive with a bigger group of us. Jimmy Shannon's gonna take us into the kelp forest tonight and said he would show us where some big stuff is. So that'll be amazing. But there's like marine layer lingering on the hillsides and the casino building. And perfect first day here at Avalon. Can't wait for more time in the dive park. So I'll give you guys a look around. Right now somebody's flying their drone up. They're probably getting some good footage. It's a crazy long jellyfish. It's like 2 feet long. The reflection's kind of killing it. Oh, it's on the surface now. More jellyfish. The Casino Point Dive Park has been around since 1962 and was the first non-profit park, underwater park in California, to my knowledge. The abundance of sea life, since it's a marine preserve, is unmatched. It's some of the best diving in California. With you get to swim through kelp forests and barren regions. It's like 2.5 acres of diving area. So there's plenty to explore. You can do multiple dives and never see everything. There's even a couple of wrecks in the dive park. But the most abundant fish are the California state fish, the Garibaldi, which is like the gold-looking fish, and opali, lots of sheephead. See moray eels, giant sea bass, and just so much life down there. It's unreal.
swimming through the kelp forest is like flying through a forest. It feels more like an out-of-body experience than anything, because it removes you from your everyday existence of what you think is up and down, left and right, and puts you in this sort of three-dimensional space where you can move in any direction. And that's why people always describe it as being like flying. It makes a lot of sense after you scuba dive for a while. But the kelp forests are just incredible. The visibility was kind of unmatched when we were there this trip. On both of our day dives, we had incredible visibility. The sun came out, made everything glow. And as I'd mentioned, that this is a protected marine preserve, so there's no fishing allowed, no spear fishing, no lobster catching, and it's really obvious in the fish's like demeanor. They're just super chill about you being in their space. Jacques Cousteau had a big part in making this park happen, so there's a plaque at 60 feet dedicated to him. I got to see this on my cert dives, and then Colby took me to it on this dive trip as well. On the second dive, we went deeper and deeper, and at the deeper depths, the pressure's too great for the kelp to be able to float. So it grows to this immense size and just lies on the sea floor, and it felt like something that would, be of a Jurassic time period and not of modern age, because they're just immense. There was a bloom, I guess you would call it, of sea salps while we were there. As I followed Colby into the depths, he waved me over and pointed out that we were at 100 feet. This is my first 100-foot dive, so I was pretty excited. Later on, he had said he had noticed that we were at 80 feet and decided to go ahead and take us down to 100 feet, and that's where we experienced all this giant kelp. The pressure at that level is so intense it compresses your body. And Colby's knife was like slipping around and your gear gets loose. It's pretty wild. Had a great day today. Went diving this morning with my brother. We went down to 100 feet, first time for me. Pretty stoked. It was a little overcast, cleared off, burned off this afternoon. It's really beautiful. The fog keeps threatening to come up in front of the sun, but it's really
remarkable here. The sun comes out, warms everything up. Everything's so clear and crisp, and yeah, I really like Avalon. I came here years ago, and it was too touristy for me, but I guess as you get older, your perspectives change and you learn to ignore things that you couldn't when you're younger. But I'm tied up here at 73, right by the casino building, which is where the dive park is. So tonight we're gonna go on another night dive. Pretty excited about that. Jimmy Shannon knows where the giant sea bass hang out, so we're gonna try to find some of them tonight. And then I'll do a couple dives tomorrow, and then head back. There's good wind tomorrow, so I'm gonna sail back tomorrow afternoon. So, beautiful day here at Avalon. This is the Bay of Seven Moons. Very protected, and feel very fortunate. Heading back out for my second night dive tonight. Jimmy Shannon's with us. We're gonna try to go see some giant sea bass. I have my GoPro set up with a light, so hopefully we'll get some footage. So it's time to get in the water.
I love this little boat. That thing is awesome.